Hey guys, it's your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. Your boy is back and I done did it again one more time. This time around, I want to welcome a new member to the Hall of Fame. Okay, shout out to Donnelly Wilson, right? Most of you guys that know about CodingPhase.com, we basically teach people how to code and just help them try to get into their first job as soon as possible. Okay, in here we usually go in and share all of the different news on the front page, especially when there's a new Hall of Fame member or when we have different workshops and things like that, and even new blog posts that we release. Okay. But today we want to go in and welcome the homie Donnelly Wilson, man. Okay. He's in the Hall of Fame. All right. Now, this is what he wanted to share, right? Says, I joined Coding Phase back in 2020 after wasting almost 4 years trying to do it on my own. A huge mistake, attempting to learn from multiple instructors who all have different methods to obtaining the same objective. This only left me with a clouded understanding of programming. Within the first 7 months of jumping onto Coding Phase platform, I gained all the skills to become a full stack developer. And due to the simplistic format that is repeatedly using all the courses, after building my portfolio and polishing my resume, I started hitting up all the companies in my local area. With luck and patience, I got my first job as a web developer and have gone as far as learning app development within the company. Hey, congratulations to your boy. Okay. And one of the things that I really like about this is the fact that, you know, he talks about the courses, right? The things that we do at codingphase.com, and just understanding that we come in here and we create courses that is only going to help people out, right? For their first job, get them in the game. And then from there, hold their hand the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, right? As you continue to grow, you can start with an entry level position and then from there continue going up on all the other career paths that you might have now, which is what you wanted, right? Once you get that experience, once you get, those skills, let's continue so you could continue to build and get your bag. Okay. He says the most challenging part of this journey was the self-discipline and resilience that had to be built as a beginner while working a construction job. I recommend just showing up every day, at the minimum committing one line of code. Right. And to be honest, you need way more than one line of code. I try to tell people, come in and try to put in at least 2 hours a day. You put in 2 hours a day, you're going to get to the goals that you want as soon as possible. Okay. But again, the goal is to get you in that form of like, hey, I need to code every day. I need to work on my skills. Right. It's like a gym. Codingphase.com is a place where you could sign up. You could come join us. Okay. We're going to give you the tools. We're going to give you the resources to succeed. But guess what? If you don't use the tools, you don't use those resources, that's on you. It's like a gym. You show up to a gym, they have a membership, you sign up to the membership, and guess what? You didn't come back to the gym for another 2 months. Guess what? You didn't lose no weight. Okay. If you wanted to lose weight for your New Year's resolution and you signed up to a gym, that doesn't mean that automatically you're losing weight. You have to show up to the gym and work out. Okay. So I really like that he mentioned that because it's a realistic approach. It's like, yo, if you are using this thing, shoot, you're gonna get the results. If not, you're not gonna get nowhere. Okay. The platform delivers, but joining is the easiest part. It is only up to you to produce the consistent work. Okay. That's another key moment in there that I want to highlight, right? It's not me who makes you into a developer. It's actually you. Okay. I come in, I set up the curriculum, I teach you all the courses, right? And I teach it in a way where I'm putting myself in your shoes as a beginner that don't know anything, right? Not thinking like, well, this guy knows, this guy has taken another course before, or this guy or a girl is coming from a certain background. It's like, nah, I'm treating everybody as if they don't know anything, right? So if I didn't know anything, how would I like somebody to teach me this thing, right? And that's how I come up with all the courses and everything that we do here. Okay. But again, it's really up to you. Only you can make yourself a developer. I can't do much for you if you don't go in and actually do the work. Okay. Again, consistent work, right? And he says, I'm about to be in my third year of coding phase, and I love it. The coding might have brought me here, but Joe's mindset and relatability, personality is what kept me up. Okay. And to be honest, I think that's great too, because, that's why I came here. Like, I'm not going to come in and be like, well, guys, give myself a pat in the back. Good job, Joe. You got another one. Nah, nah. To be honest with you guys, like, this is why I created this channel. I created it to make sure that, number one, you guys get everything that I didn't have, right? When I was learning to code, I had to go and try different platforms. I had to go in and look for blogs, do for online courses, go to meetups, did a whole bunch of things, right? And one thing that I always thought about, this whole journey of mine, me learning how to code is like, damn, I wish somebody would have just gave me the whole curriculum and told me start from here, and then from there held my hand, that first job, held my hand to the second job, right? Like for me, like when I first got into the game, I didn't know anything about the back end. I just started learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, right? I wish somebody was there and told me, hey, you know what? While you're learning the skills, how about you learn a little bit of PHP? There's a lot of jobs out there. How about you learn a little bit of Ruby on Rails, right? At the time, right? Or learn MySQL, right? Learn, this skills is going to help you get that second job, and it's going to allow you to make more money, right? I wish I had that. And that's what we created here, right? So I'm super excited to welcome the homie Donnelly, right? There's a lot of other guys and gals in here, that we have in the Hall of Fame. And I hope to continue adding more people to this list. Okay. I want to have every single person that's watching this right now on this list. I want you guys, if you got in your job, if you're already working, right, share your story. Believe it or not, this is like paying it forward to the next person. Sometimes, when you're getting into a new career, you're getting into a new thing, right? Like, this is completely different than what most of you guys have done before, right? One of the best things is the fact that there's people that look like me, that people that I can relate to, people that have similar backgrounds as me, right? So sometimes when you share your story, you have no idea how powerful that is for other people, because learning how to code is not difficult, right? The problem is that you got to change your mind and tackle this thing completely different than any other career and any other job that you've ever had. And when you're trying to get into this industry, you start kind of like looking for every excuse to come up with, and you're like, man, I can't do this because of this and that. I can do this because I have a criminal record. I can't do this because I didn't go to college. I can't do this because I didn't go to a boot camp. I can't do this because I don't have the best computer. I can't do this because, I'm just not smart. I don't know math. Right? You could come up with any excuse, but when you see people like this, like Donnelly, James Haggood, Cameron Everett, Ivan Hurt, Sita, John Disler, right? Jerome Young, Nick Sonder, right? We saw Nick Sonder in here as as an intern and now working. Daryl Dolphin killing it with his own agency, now hitting back, on the job market. Francis Torinayo, right? A couple of the guys that's in here, like, shoot, like when you see them, you could relate to a lot of the stories that's in here, man. And that's why I continue doing what I do here on YouTube, just because guess what, there isn't another Joe, right? There isn't another Donnelly or another Cameron or another James or another John Disler or another Cedar, another Ivan Hurt, right? On YouTube or even on any of these platforms. So at the end of the day, I feel like I gotta represent. I gotta come in here and continue doing what I do, just because you never know who's watching and who could get motivated to get this shit together in this career. Okay. Like, I'm not the most PC guy. I'm not the most, hey guys, I got the perfect B-roll. I got the perfect background. You see me. I'm here just normal. I'm not trying to sell something, be like, hey guys, I'm this and that. No, I'm just a regular dude just like you guys. That's it. I'm just trying to get my money in the game, right? Become a developer, take care of my family. That's it. You get what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, I feel like being part of this, this Hall of Fame, right? Is something that's important, right? It's important because it brings motivation to other people that were just about to quit, or were just about to say, nah, man, this isn't for me, right? So I really appreciate it when people come back in and share the stories, right? This is the first year that I started doing this. I've been getting, students from 2017. We're in 2022, right? People have been coming into Coding Phase, getting the skills, getting the jobs, right? And I never wanted to go in and highlight my students, because I always felt it's kind of shitty. It feels like in the way of like how boot camps come in and be like, well, here's this one guy, he got $200,000 job, and then this is the guy that they're showing every commercial, right? So I didn't want to do that. I was always against it. Until most people were asking me, like, yo, Joe, you should highlight my story. Hey, Joe, you could share my story. Hey, Joe, you could go in and post this on your blog, or, or people will come in and be like, hey, you could talk about it on the YouTube channel, etc. And I said, okay, cool, let's do it. Right. And let's put it with a Hall of Fame, and, where we could keep track of all the individuals that want to share their story and continue to succeed in this career. Okay. A lot of the guys that you see in here, right? This is just the beginning for them. Okay. This is just their first job, their second job. We're going to see a lot of growth in the next, 3 to 5 years. I mean, and that's something that I want to go back and like highlight, 3, 4, 5 years from now. I want to go back and reach out to all of these guys and be like, hey man, where you at now, 5 years in the game, right? So you could see the progress of what happens when you become a developer. Like, it's the little things, right? You wouldn't even be like something like, you wouldn't even know the amount of things that you can do as a developer. And it's not just about like, oh, I'm learning how to code. It's the fact that now you are in a career, the fact that now you are in a place where you could take care of your family, where you could go in and have some extra cash to invest on yourself, invest in your kids, right? Invest in your kids' education. Like, there's so many things that, this brings to people like us that's just trying to survive in this world and trying to make something better. Because guess what? We all hard workers, okay? We all could work hard, right? But at the end of the day, we need to work hard and get paid the most that we can, so we could get that bag and we could catch up, right? Some of us are starting from zero. Some of us are starting from negative. Okay. So we got a long journey to catch up and get our shit together in the space of like taking care of our families, leaving some wealth for our kids, right? And continue building this foundation, right? Just because we're coming from poverty, just because we're coming from, from the bottom, right, doesn't mean that we have to stay there. We have to break that cycle. And to break that cycle, all you have to do is educate yourself. It's not that hard, right? But you have to get educated in things that is moving out here, things that's going to make you money, and things that has opportunities for people like us that's coming into the game, maybe with no degree, right? And just coming into a new career that, we can use skills that you don't have to be born with this thing. This is not something that you're born. Oh, I'm talented. No, it's not about talent. It's about actually learning. Learn a skill, practice a skill, and put it to work. This isn't something that you got to be special to do. Anybody can do this. Okay. But we have to break that cycle. We have to put in that foundation and say, you know what my parents couldn't do for XYZ situation, what I couldn't do for XYZ situation, this is the day. I want to change. I want to go in and put that foundation and start building it. So the story of my grandkids is going to be completely different than from me. You get what I'm saying? We just got to break that cycle and continue from there on. All right, guys. So anyways, man, I just want to say thank you to everybody, all the Hall of Famers in here, man. Hopefully we continue adding more people. I think we have, I don't know, maybe like 18, 20 people that we have added in the last, the last, what, 2, 3 months. So yeah, man, a lot of you guys that are OGs, triple OGs, developers of Coding Phase, guys, come and share your story, man. It don't cost you nothing. Right. And if you be like, man, I don't want to show my face, cool. Send me your information. Send me like, what have you been doing since you got hired? Show me, some proof. Show me something that you have done, that has, come out of what you gotten from here from Coding Phase, and let's share it to the world. I mean, I know some people will be like, I just don't want to show my face, this and that. That's fine, right? If you don't want to do that, we'll put in a random icon for you. If that's what you be like, yo, this is a random icon. Little Billy don't want to show his face. He's too scared of the world. Okay. But come in, share your story, guys. There's a lot of you guys that always send me emails. Joe, I just got hired. Joe, I got this and that. It's time. Let's continue with the tradition. Let's continue. Not only do we get to celebrate you, but we also get to give more motivation for other people that are coming in either to Coding Phase or even just this career, right? This video is not for me to be like, well, guys, you know what? Look at what I can do and come get to Coding Phase. Like, yeah, you could come to Coding Phase, support what I do. As you can see, it works. Okay. But at the end of the day, even if somebody comes in and sees this video and sees this group of individuals, and they could find some type of motivation from that, and maybe how I teach it might not be for them. Maybe they could get it from somebody else or whatever it is, right? But at least I want to go and leave this mark in this world of let's motivate people and show them that we can do it. Okay. So, anyways, guys, you already know codingphase.com. Link is in the description. I'll see you guys later. Peace. By the way, guys, before I leave out of here, I want to make sure to remind you guys every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Accountability Mondays. Okay. This is our accountability meetings where we come in, we share what we have done throughout the whole week. Okay. And we make sure that we stay on track. If you are new to Coding Phase, you come in, you introduce yourself, and we find you your career path so we can get you into a job as soon as possible. Now, for anybody that's watching this, that's a diamond member of Coding Phase, yes, we always post it on the community tab. Okay. But I want you guys to know there's a dedicated place where you guys can go in directly and get access to the live meetings. All you have to do is come here, click on workshops, okay? And when you click on workshops, you're going to see accountability meeting, HTML, CSS workshop, live JavaScript workshop, right? And if you click here, accountability meeting is going to give you a link right below on how to get in there, okay? You click on that link, and that link will take you directly into your account, right? And all you have to do is make sure you sign into your Coding Phase account, and then from there you will see the invitation to the Zoom meeting. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're in front of your computer, if you're not on your computer, download on your application or download on your phone the application of Zoom, and pretty much you will see the invitation. You click that button and automatically it will start your Zoom meeting. So you could do this through your phone, you could do this through your computer, okay? But come in every Monday, 7 p.m., okay, Eastern Time. Yes, accountability meetings, okay? I don't want to hear, oh, Joe, I fell off the wagon, this, and that. This is why these meetings are here, to hold you accountable. If you are a member of codingphase.com, guys, I care about you. I don't want you to come here and just pay, oh, I signed up to a membership. Nah, I want to make sure that you're doing your work. I want to make sure that you don't fall off the wagon. This is why we have these accountability meetings. So we could discuss what you have been working on. We could discuss about your portfolio, the type of jobs you need to be applying to, what type of skills you need, what type of projects you need to have on your portfolio. Like, this is what this is for. Take advantage. Okay. I'm putting all these resources here and I'm investing all of my time to get you guys into the game, but you have to use these tools. Okay. I paid for this, right? And I'm paying for it, and I will gladly pay for it again so you guys can get access to this. Because again, for you guys to succeed, you have to keep yourself accountable, and you have to do the courses, and you have to get a nice portfolio and nice projects. Let me help you out, okay? Let me help you out. That's all I ask for, right? Come through, just don't miss the meetings, okay? There's no excuses now. You can get to these meetings through your phone. You could get to these meetings on your freaking laptop, on your tablet, whatever it is. Come through, okay? So anyways, guys, I'm gonna see you guys later. And like I said, Links is in the description if you want to become a CodingPhase member. Again, as you can see, we have all of the different type of memberships. We have the gold, we have the diamond. The diamond gives you access to all the accountability meetings, all the workshops, all the programming courses, all the career bundles, all the exclusive content that you will see throughout the website. That's all on the diamond. The gold membership gives you access to all the programming courses, so basic programming, and get you into the game as far as like web development, right? So you get access to all of that. 60 plus courses for just $20 is a great deal. And again, whenever you put in the annually, you save way more money when you do that. Okay, you pay for the year, shoot, you're saving almost damn near half. Okay, so again, take advantage. I'm gonna stop right here, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This time for real.